When the Maker had appointed Sodom such a punishment, as the city had deserved by every wickedness it spent. Abraham was sitting by the oak of Mambre in the day, saw three angels in the likeness of three men upon the way of his household. 10 and rose immediately to greet, saluting them with all the gestures, hospitality complete. Requested they would lodge with him the rest from journey on the way. Strangers in the heat of day, Abraham would not delay. When they had accepted the invitation, he made haste. Asked him wait a little while, he turned and would not waste. Brought them bread immediately to feed him at the start, then prepared to meet the household servants, knew the art. Set the meat before them when the cooking was complete. Strangers lay down at the table, travelers in the seat. Reclined and meal the manner that the wayfarers were wont, and the priest records the feigning of the eating of the front.
The men who came to tent of Abraham as strangers,
angels in the likeness of the man appearing.
Hospitality of patriarch was given to the
Strangers. Fame they did eat, the priest records the angelic mode. Bodies of appearance, not the bodies that the food could nourish. Like the man of flesh, the angels held the form of the human guest, but not the human need for warm sustenance. The doctrine of the angel eating known. What appears the supper is the courtesy alone. Then the strangers asked of him about his wife Sarah, where she was, and Abraham replied she was within the bar of the inner tent. And they declared they would return hereafter and would find her then with child to make us turn. Sarah heard the words from the curtain of the tent inside, and the woman smiled to hear it, could not laugh aside. It impossible, she said, within the chambers of her own, that a woman 90 years could bear, and Abraham was grown to 100 years of age. The priest records the bound of the lifespan they had reached together at the holy ground.
The men who came to tent of Abraham as strangers,
angels in the likeness of the man appearing.
Hospitality of patriarch was given to the
Strangers. Then the strangers concealed themselves, no longer in the form of the men declared they were the angels of the storm, sent by the Maker on the missions of the holy task. One of them was sent to bring the news of child to ask Sarah for the laughter that had broken from a veil into promise of the son who would not laugh nor fail. Two of them were sent to overthrow the city Sodom. Wicked past the rescue, priest records beyond the fathom of the patience that the Maker had with such corruption. Sodom would be destroyed. Two angels for the final eruption. Three the angels, one the message bringer, two the bringers down, two and one the holy mission to the household and the town. Abraham received the news and looked toward his wife, who had heard the angels and would now confront the strife of the laughter and the promise of the son. The Maker swore this the visit of the strangest priest records the angel Lord.
Malak in the Hebrew is the word for messenger sent. Malak is the angel and the prophet, both contained in the one Hebrew root that means a sent one of the Maker. Not a God, a messenger commissioned by the breaker of the silence, sending word to where the work must be done. Three the messengers came to Abraham, each had their one mission to fulfill. The priest records the angelology. Malak is the doctrine of the sent ones in the theology.
And the Maker had appointed Sodom punishment addressed, and the three the strangers came to Mambre and expressed in the hospitality of Abraham bread meat impressed. And the strangers lay at table, feigned to eat, and priest confessed. And the asking after Sarah Abraham had professed, and the laughter of the woman at the promise she had stressed. And the angels then concealed themselves, no longer manifest. And I bowed my head and wrote the three the strangers test. This the visit at the oak, the priest will say redress.
Strangers.